The first thing we're going to look at is the echo construct. Echo works like a function, which we'll talk more about later, but actually it's a construct. It's built into the PHP language. Echo is what we use when we need to output text to the browser from within the PHP tags. Once we learn a little bit more about the language, we can do some more useful stuff with this, but for now, let's look at how to output a line of text to the screen. Here I have a blank HTML file, nothing in it at all. In the body, I'll add opening and closing PHP tags. Inside these tags, type echo, space, and then 2 quotation marks, and finally, a semicolon. Inside the 2 quotes, type anything you like. Welcome to my site. Now I'll save it, and I'll show you the results, and then we'll look at what is going on in that piece of code. When I refresh the page, it says, "Welcome to my site," and it's displayed using PHP's echo. Now let's look at the code. First, we have the word echo, which calls the construct. After that, we used quotation marks or double quotes. Whatever is inside of these quotes will be echoed to the screen. You can also use single quotes instead of double quotes as well. The only rule is, if you start with a single quote, you have to end with a single quote. And if you start with a double quote, you have to end with a double quote. Starting with a single quote and ending with a double quote is not allowed. In PHP, anything in between these single or double quotes is called a string. A string is basically just a line of text containing letters, numbers, or punctuation. So in this example, the string is "Welcome to my site." After the quotes, we have a semicolon, which signals the end of the line of code. In PHP, every line of code must end with a semicolon. This tells the PHP interpreter that this is the end of the line to execute the code on that line and then go to the next line if there is any. Inside of a string, you can include numbers, of course, but if you are just echoing a number and no text, you don't even need the quotes. So let's say I want to echo out 2016. I can just type echo 2016 and then a semicolon to mark the end of the line. Refresh the page and 2016. One thing I should note is that in this case, 2016 is not a string, it's actually an integer. Strings and integers are different data types. We'll look into data types later, but anything between quotes is a string, while a whole number with no quotes like 2016 is an integer. You can also do math while using echo. Right now we have 2016. What if we wanted to add 5 to that? Well, just type +5 after the 2016. Save it, hit refresh, and there you go, 2021. You can add, subtract, multiply, and divide using plus, minus, asterisk, and front slash, respectively. One last thing I want to show you about echo. What if you wanted to echo out some text and a number? Well, we can do that also with concatenation. All you need to do is add a period in between the 2 values. Let me show you. Echo, and then quotes. Inside those, the current year is a space, a period, another space, and the number 2016. Put a semicolon on the end and save it. Now, when I hit refresh, I'm echoing out the line of text, the current year is, and then the number 2016. You can also concatenate strings to other strings or numbers to other numbers, although it won't make sense as to why you would want to do this until later. For example, welcome to .my site echoes out welcome to my site. 2016.5 echoes out 20,165. It just appends the value after the period to the value before the period. Now, at this stage, it might seem pointless, as you can do all of this in HTML, besides the math, without all of the PHP tags and the echo and everything else. But once we look at a few other abilities of the PHP language, we'll be able to do some really cool stuff with this. In the next video, we'll take a look at variables, which will really make echo more useful. So, let's do a quick review. Using echo, we can echo out text or numbers to the screen, We need to surround text with single or double quotes, but just numbers without text don't need quotes. Simple math can be done using the arithmetic operators, plus, minus, asterisk, and front slash. Lastly, we have the ability to concatenate strings with other strings, strings with numbers, and numbers with numbers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.